guys! So today we're showing you a drugstore makeup video. We wanted to show you some products that we've been loving from the drugstore. These are great products if you're just getting started with makeup.
Yeah, or even if you're just looking for some good products at the drugstore.
So let's just jump right into it. Now the first product that we want to cover is foundation. So we have two separate ones. The first one that I'm going to be showing you is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. This is one of my favorite drugstore foundation. It works so well, and you know what? I didn't even believe it because we've used high-end foundations for a really long time, and we were kind of scared to try out the drugstore ones, but let me tell you, this one works so great. I would recommend getting this one if you want more of a illuminating finish. It makes your skin kind of glowy, and it's been lasting a really long time too.
Yeah,
so
quite a few months.
Yeah, so this has definitely been one of our favorite products.
Yeah, and if you're looking for something that's a little bit more high coverage, or maybe you're going out or something like that, we would definitely recommend the Revlon Colorstay 24-Hour Makeup. This stuff is perfect because it goes on, it lasts almost all night. Yeah. It's actually really comparable to some of the MAC foundations that last all night and are really good for being on the camera. So definitely if you're looking for something a little bit more high coverage, I would definitely recommend this one.
Okay, so getting into the next product, let's go in with some concealer. So we'll show you two different concealers. This one is more of a highlighting concealer to brighten up your under eyes and that type of thing. This is the Dream Lumi by Maybelline? Maybelline. Yeah. So this one, like I said, we use this one like underneath our eyes to highlight, to give ourselves some more of a bright glowy look, and this one has been one of my favorites. We've tried a few different ones, and this one's great because it has such the perfect color. It's not too pink, it's not too bright, it's not too shimmery. So if you're looking for a good under eye highlighter, definitely would recommend this one.
Yeah, and if you're also looking for something that's more to go over your face, if you have any acne or maybe just discoloration, we would definitely recommend the Maybelline FIt Me Concealer. This one is really comparable to the NARS Creamy Concealer, but it's a little bit lighter in consistency, so it goes on the face really great. It blends really good, so I would definitely recommend this for spot covering all over the face.
And you could even put this one underneath your eyes. I do that one sometimes if you get it a little bit lighter than you would to cover your face. Works great for that too.
Yeah.
So let's see, the next product we will go into is some under eye setting powder. This one is from e.l.f. It's their high definition under eye setting powder, and this is one of our favorite ones that we've been able to find at the drugstore so far.
Yeah, it's hard to find a good under eye setting powder, just an under eye setting powder in general, I feel like, at the drugstore, but e.l.f. has a really good one, and it's super inexpensive too, so I would definitely recommend getting that one.
Yeah, and this would be, you know, if you put on your concealer underneath your eyes, put a little bit of this on, that way you don't have any smudging, and this works really great. And the cool thing about this one is it has like kind of like a little bit of a pigment shimmery type of thing,
almost like an iridescence, that way it really brightens up.
Yeah, so this is really great, and like Haley said, it's really super inexpensive, so it's perfect.
Okay, so now for face powder, of course, we have the L'Oreal True Match.
Our favorite.
We have been using this for years and years. It's just been such a good powder to us. We use it usually on our T-zone, all over the face, you know. So it's been a really good powder. It blends really great.
It helps if you're greasy or you're a little bit oily on your T-zone. Just put some of that on, and it's just one of our favorite powders. Of course, there's a lot of other great drugstore powders that we've tried and used, but this one definitely is our favorite, and you guys probably know that because we've used it in almost all of our videos.
Yeah, we always come back to it, so we would definitely recommend getting this one.
Okay, so moving on to cheeks, we actually have two options for you guys. Again, we wanted to make sure you guys have a little bit of a variety when you're choosing your drugstore makeup. Again, these are just some of our favorites, but going into blush, this one is the Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush. Now this one is so cool. Like,
it has such a cool consistency
to
it.
If you feel it, like, I can't explain it unless you go out and try it yourself. But it's just kind of like spongy, but this is such a beautiful color. This one is in peach satin, so it just has this really nice peachy, almost like a natural glowy color, and it's just so beautiful. It goes on really smooth, and it lasts all day. I've tried how many cream
so many
cream blushes. We love cream blushes, and this one's one of the best ones that we've tried from the drugstore. So
yeah, the really good thing about this one too is it actually has more of a cream to powder finish.
Yeah,
so when you put it on, it doesn't look too dewy, but it has a little bit of iridescence to it, so it's a really great product. If you're looking for something that's more of a powder blush and you don't really like a cream blush, then I would definitely recommend the Milani Baked Blushes.
They're great. They're so good.
These blushes are so good. They come in all different kinds of shades. They're baked blush, so they go on really great. It gives you a really nice lit from within glow. We love all these. We have them in a bunch of different colors. Yeah. Okay, so for bronzers, we actually have two different options. This one is the Rimmel Natural Bronzer. This one is actually really good if you're looking for something that is just going to warm up and bronze your entire complexion. If you're a little bit pale or anything like that, so I would definitely use this bronzer on a big brush and just kind of go maybe in a 3B motion on my face and on my cheeks just to give you a nice warm finish. So that one is the Rimmel Natural Bronzer.
And if you're looking for more of a contour, this is a really great option. This is by NYX. This is their matte bronzer in the shade Deep Tan. This is also a matte bronzer, which is perfect for contouring. Just put this on the hollows of your cheekbones, you know, the outer corners of your forehead, your chin, that type of thing. So next we're going to show you some eyeshadow options. Now the first one that I'm going to show you is a Wet n Wild palette. This one is in the shade The Naked Truth. And these ones are really cool because especially if you're a beginner, it has on all the eyeshadows exactly where you're supposed to put the color. So for example, brow bone, crease, eyelids. So if you're looking to kind of start doing more things with your eyeshadow, I would definitely recommend starting here. It's really easy. This one is a great natural nude kind of brown palette, so this one would be a good one to start with.
Yeah, and these are really pigmented and they're really
they're
great.
So pigmented.
Yeah, so and they're really inexpensive. Okay, so another great palette from the drugstore is the Nudes palette by Maybelline. This is actually a really good palette because it has so many neutral colors in it, so you can make so many different looks with this. It has browns, it has a couple of dark black ones, some brow bone colors. This is a really universal palette and you can use this to make so many looks. And again, it is from the drugstore, so it's a really great buy. Okay, so moving on to brows, two of our favorite brow products are the Milani Easybrow Brow Pencil.
And also the Milani Brown Gel.
These products are both really good. We use them all the time. This one is just in dark brown. It's just an automatic brow pencil. It's really easy to use just to fill in a couple of sparse areas. And the great thing about this brush too is that it has a spoolie on the end so that way you can brush through your brows.
Just super helpful when you're doing your brows.
Yeah, and you can make them look really natural with this. So that's why we really like this brow pencil.
And then also just to tame your brows, you know, if they're a little bit out of control that day or you really want them to stay in place, this is a really great brow gel. And the reason I like this one so much is because sometimes with higher end, especially products, they get really sticky and your brows get stuck and it kind of looks like almost like you put like
crunchy.
Yeah, crunchy.
Yeah.
So this one doesn't do that and it still holds them in place. So this is a really great brow gel.
Yeah, and again, they're from the drugstore, so they're really easy to find and they're super inexpensive.
Alrighty, so moving on to the next product. We're going to show you guys some mascara and eyeliner. So starting with mascara, this one is by Maybelline. It's the Colossal Volume Express in black. Now, mascaras are really tough to find because it just really depends on, you know, what you like, the kind of lashes that you have. But this one's always worked great for me. It's always kind of like a go-to. I always like a nice black mascara. And this brush
has a really fat wand, so it's really good to help lift your lashes, especially if you're like us and they are kind of grow down a little bit. So for eyeliner, now for me, I struggle with liquid liner a lot, especially if the liquid liner is too wet. It just kind of slips and slides all over my eye, so I feel like that's a little difficult. So this one is from Maybelline. It's the Master Precise Eyeliner Pen, and this one I love because it is really thin and it's so easy to use.
Yeah, that's the best part about it.
Yeah, and it's not too wet, but it's also not too dry, because some products that are like this, that are more of like a felt tip pen, you can probably do one eye really good, but then when you move on to the next eye, it's already pretty much dry until you gotta wait for it to pretty much soak back up. This one is really easy to use and it's a great product, so I definitely recommend using this one if you're looking for a good liquid liner and you have a hard time with them.
Now, if you're someone who struggles with liquid liner and you just want to stick to a pencil, these pencils by Revlon, these are the Colorstay, ones in black and ones in brown. These are the best pencils that we've used so far, I think.
Yeah, and when they say Colorstay, they mean it. When I put
They're not kidding.
Yeah, when I put them on my waterline especially, it takes a lot to get them off, and I use oil to break down my makeup, and even then sometimes you still have to go in there and get it off, so it's really good if you're looking for something that you need to last.
Yeah, and these are also great. Like I said, if you're not used to using a liquid liner, these are perfect, especially if you're a starter, or if you want to kind of play around and do eyeliner on your bottom lash lines. These are great alternatives rather than trying to put a liquid liner down there, because that could get a little bit messy.
Yeah.
So these are super awesome and we would definitely recommend them. Alright, so to wrap things up, we're going to show you a few miscellaneous products that we thought would be really necessary when starting your drugstore starter kit.
Yeah, so for brushes, from the drugstore, we would definitely recommend the e.l.f. Pro brushes.
You guys know we love these brushes. We've talked about them in a favorites video before. They're just so great.
These brushes are just so good. They're so high quality for the price that they are. Each brush is usually around $3 in the Pro collection. So these are really great, high quality, good products.
And also, to add on to that, an eyelash curler. That's always super important when you're doing your mascara, especially like Haley mentioned, we don't have the best natural lashes, so having a good eyelash curler is really helpful. This one is just by Revlon. Really, for me, eyelash curlers are kind of all the same. I know some people like, you know, certain brands better than the next, but you know, as long as you have a good sturdy one, it's gonna get the job done. And then also, if you're into lashes, Ardell really has some great lashes. This one is a twin pack. These are just, you know, regular black lashes. Our favorites, I think, are the wispies, I would say.
Wispies.
Yeah, those ones are great because they look really natural, really full. But, you know, kind of look through the lashes, see what your preference would be. Everyone likes something different. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, these are just some of our favorite products. These are the things that we recommend that work great for us. But I would highly recommend going to the store, exploring, you know, testing new products out, especially from the drugstore. You know, you could find a lot of inexpensive products. Look out for sales, you know, that type of thing.
Yeah, so if you guys need any information on all of the products that we talked about in this video, we definitely will link everything down in the bottom bar below. We always do. And we also have a website. It is haleyandjordan.com, where we go in and we talk about all of these products in description. So we'll link that blog post also down below. And thank you guys for all of your continued support.
Yeah, we have so much exciting things coming up. We're really excited to tell you, so stay tuned. Stay tuned for the next videos to kind of find out what we've been up to lately.
Yeah, and we're kind of thinking about doing a Q&A for you guys. So if you have any questions for us, please leave them down below and we'll answer any of them as best as we can.
So thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys so much for your continued support and helping us reach 1,000 subscribers. We're so excited about it, and we can't wait to continue to do more videos for you guys and to really show you some awesome things coming up. So stay tuned. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe, and we love you guys so much. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.